Ask yourself this: what opportunities does my community provide me?
Find someone you need to, and you know the answer, you need to spend less time with. And then find someone you need to get around more and do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another very special, as always, episode of Next Level University, where we teach you how to level up your life, your love, your health, and your wealth. We hope you enjoyed our latest episode where we were on a coaching call with our amazing mentor, David Meltzer. Today, for episode number 492, we are going to talk about the importance of your community.
So it wasn't long ago that I was on Next Level Nation Live with Amy. Mm-hmm. And it was the importance of being on a winning team. And she basically asked me, like, the first question of the interview, I believe, was something along the lines of, why is it so important to be on a winning team? So I think we should start there, man.
Why is it so important to be on a winning team? A lot of reasons. If you're on a winning team, that most likely means the standards are somewhat higher. That means people are going to hold you accountable. That means you probably have good leadership.
Right.
That you have great opportunity. You're probably somewhat like-minded.
Yeah.
Right? One of the other reasons that this episode came up is because I've been doing calls with listeners. Right? If somebody, comments on our story or something, I'll send them a message, and if they've been following the journey for a while, I'll say, hey, let's hop on the phone. I just want to get to know you. I want to learn about what you're doing, and maybe I can help. And I've been on one a week for the last couple.
Nice.
And the thing that jumps off the page for me is it was two young ladies. They both are somewhat new to this journey, but they said it was the community that really elevated them. So one of them I spoke to literally she went to meet somebody else in her peer group, I think Bianca.
Right.
Yeah, so they're having like a meetup.
Yeah.
They're having like this meetup, and it's community.
Right.
It's community. And they all have similar goals. They have similar beliefs. They're doing similar things. So it jumped off the page to me that a lot of people need to have the support before they're willing to go out on their own and try something. It just helps.
Right.
Or they go out and try something and they find it somewhat difficult until they get around people that believe in them. So I just my goal with this, my intention was to show people how important it is. And we've said this a million times, but your community doesn't necessarily mean you have to have some sort of amazing mentor or you have to be in, a group where you meet every single day. Like Next Level Masterminds.
Right.
That's a community.
Yep.
Right? There's a million masterminds going on right now. There's a million summits. There's a place right now. I think right now is probably the best place,
right,
or right now is the best time ever for you to find your community. But you got to start with what you want your community to be and who you are.
I think one important distinction here, I was on a coaching call yesterday, and I was doing this sort of pyramid of alignment that I do. I took her through the alignment audit. And what I kind of came to realize recently is that, picture a pyramid. When you're born, there aren't the bottom of the pyramid, the base of the pyramid is very, very wide. In other words, the person's, places, things, and ideas that you surround yourself with, you don't really know what you don't like yet. You don't really know what you do like yet. You don't really know what alignment is when you're first born because you have no clue who you are yet. Yeah. So picture, Kevin at 17 years old. You were willing to do things that you'd never do now.
Many.
And I think that the pyramid, it's interesting because as you become closer and closer to your true north at the very top of the pyramid, you're honed in more and more and more on your essentials. And that's the person's, places, things, and ideas. On this episode, we're talking about the persons. In other words, me at 32 is far more discerning with who I spend my time with than me at 22. And way more discerning than at 12. At 12, it was whoever was in the neighborhood. Some of my best friends growing up it wasn't necessarily core values. It was more geography than anything. And then obviously core values sprung from that. But if you're out there right now listening, it really comes down to what are your goals? What are your values? What are your beliefs? And then are you around other people that have similar habits that are designed where you can all work as a team together? Because, they're influencing you. Your friends are influencing you all the time. Think of a friend that you think of regularly, right? They pop into your mind regularly. That's always influencing your decision-making, and I don't think we can understate or underestimate that.
We have an opportunity to work with a potential or somebody that we had on the show. And I think as we were sending that email, Alan and I both realized how much of a next level community we're part of. When we're rattling off the people that we're working with and the things that they've accomplished, we're really part of a next level community. Now, you might not ever see these people.
Right.
You most likely won't see a lot of these people because that's not necessarily their space where they go and do this. John Laredo, you've seen John. Right? He's part of our next level community. Does he coach us directly? No. But I hear his podcast. I see the way he acts. Right? He is part of this community.
Yep.
It's, what is yours? That's the question. Like, what is your community? What does your community say about you? What opportunities does it afford you? What leadership is there?
Can you tell the story about the gas station with the networking?
Yeah, I can.
Quickly?
Yeah.
I know we got to go.
Yeah, we got another call after this. We're running around like savages today. Mayhem. It's mayhem. So when I was, how old was I? Say I was 18 years old. Okay, I was the gas station attendant. All right, I was for a long time. I was the townie gas station attendant. And again, nothing against that. That's just not what I wanted to do. But if you came to me and said, "Hey, Kev, I'm looking for a job," and a lot of people did, and I actually got people jobs. What can you do for me? I can get you a job as a gas station attendant, most likely. We're always hiring because the turnover is pretty unreasonable because it's not the best job, especially in the winter. In the summer, it's actually a blast.
Right.
But in the winter, it's brutal, especially in Massachusetts. That's probably the best I could get you. Okay? But if you look at somebody like John Laredo, for an example, he is the former CEO of a wealth management company. He has a lot of connections.
Right.
His community is way higher than mine was. And again, doesn't mean he's a better person. He definitely is a better person than I was when I was 17. But your community, birds of a feather flock together. So just imagine that. What opportunities does your circle present you versus a Dave Meltzer, an Evan Carmichael, a John Laredo, all of these people. Right. All of these people. It's a completely different life with completely different opportunities. But you have to figure out where you are right now.
Right.
That's the first step.
And then use this opportunity to take one step in the right direction. That means you take one friend or associate that you're going to spend less time with, and then pick one friend or associate you want to spend more time with. Yeah. Those little tweaks over time change the game.
Quick one. Today's a quick one.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are doing a giveaway for the entire month of November. As of December 1st, we are going to pick 5 winners for each person is going to get a $50 Amazon gift card. If you want to be entered, all you have to do is leave us a review on the Apple Podcast app, screenshot it, and send it to us so we know who you are. You're going to have some competition because I've been getting a lot of messages lately. Holidays. Holidays are coming up. A lot of people are, struggling with COVID. A lot of places are getting shut back down because of COVID. So we want to help you guys. And if you want to enter in, we'll pick you.
Buy something nice for someone. Also, every Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, speaking of getting on a next level community, that's the place.
Yeah.
You can go on there. A lot of times we have people put their Instagram handles. It's interesting because when I follow a listener, which I do, I notice that so many of our community follow them.
Yes.
And it's very cool. So that's the place to meet next level people. One thing to get them to the next level. We didn't do
One thing. I would honestly ask yourself this. What opportunities does my community provide me? We're literally going to be hiring from within Next Level Nation. Right? We're going to be bringing people on the team from Next Level Nation. That's a great opportunity for those people. It's also a great opportunity for us. That's the community.
Fire. One thing to get to the next level, find someone you need to, and you know the answer, you need to spend less time with, and then find someone you need to get around more and do it.
Bada bing, bada boom. What was the mastermind we did last? That's dropping. What was the last one we did?
The top 10 ways to resolve conflict.
Ooh, fire.
In your relationship.
Episode. We got a lot of love from this. My beautiful girlfriend said this was one of the best ones, one of her favorite ones. That will be dropping tomorrow, our live mastermind on the top 10 ways to resolve conflict in your relationships.
Fire.
We hope you enjoyed. We don't have fans, we have family, and we will see you at the next level.
Talk to you soon.